Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to be running over my account metrics of my FTMO that I actually passed within 2 trading days and within 3 trades. So with my account metrics it might look weird because I have super high lot sizes, but that is because I have super small stop losses. So I can enter the market with a 1 to 2 pip stop loss and know where the market's going after that. Like, I teach this in my mentorship group, but I'm not going to plug that until the end because I know that you guys don't want to hear it. I want you to show the results first so you actually get some clear proof of the trades, and I'm actually going to go onto the charts, find out where I took the trade. The FTMO was done on the 18th of September, as you can see on the screen. So I'll go back in time, go on the replay and try to find out where I actually took the trades. So if you do see like a 55 lot or a 40 lot, just know that I was actually only risking 0.5% here, guys, which is crazy because people are risking 1% per trade, which is $1,000 loss on the 100k account, and having a 40 pip stop loss and only being able to actually use a 2 lot or 3 lot. I, with my strategy, get to use a 55 lot and risk 0.5%, which is half. So if I was risking 1%, I could potentially be using 100 lot, 110 lot, depending. So let's get into the account metrics and see how we actually started this FTMO. So as you can see on the screen, we have all passed, not much drawdown, only $300 drawdown, and we lost $500 in a day, which was a 0.5% day. Usually when I do take a loss, I usually just sit out because I know that with FTMO you have 30 trading days. There's no rush whatsoever to get the trading days done. So I lost 0.5% on one of the days, and I called it quits that day because it's just not worth it after you've had a losing trade, and the market probably just weren't in my favour that day. Like, the market conditions just didn't seem nice, so I just stopped trading. So our max loss was $300, so we actually only went into $300 drawdown on the account, which is great as the account's 100k. $300 drawdown is minuscule loss, so 0.3% is that. So what happened is we took our first trade, and within our first 3 trades we were 1.1% up. After these first 3 trades, I think I got a bit overconfident, maybe started to get a bit excited, and I started taking some trades that usually I wouldn't take, and that's when we went into the $300 drawdown. But after our $300 drawdown, we actually made a big percentage gain. So I would have been only risking 0.5% at this point, so we actually made a jump from minus $300 to 4.8k, so that's 5.1%. So that means that it was actually a 10% gain. Would have been a 10% gain if we were risking 1%, but instead we only risked 0.5%, so we only gained 5%. So after that, it was just trade after trade. They were going well. We then went to 6.4% up, and then we had a bit of leveling off, so I took 2 trades, broke even on them trades, so the account metrics wasn't damaged too much. And then after that, our final trade, we caught a 4% move up, which would have been an 8% if we were risking 1%. So I tend to only risk 0.5% because at the point where you're using 100 lot on these FTMO may be like, how are these guys actually doing this? They're using 1 pip stop losses, which I know sounds ridiculous, but I'm going to show you how it actually all works in a second and what the actual trades I took, because the strategy, like, you won't get a strategy like this when you can pass the FTMO 1 trade, 2 trades. Like, there's no strategy out there at the minute. So as you can see, 10 trading days. Like, this isn't really a scalping strategy either, it's actually a swing strategy. But it's just pinpoint entries. Like, I know where the market's going to and where it has to fill out these certain type of candles that I will actually show you where I actually took the entry from. I'm not going to actually show you why I took the entry and all the reasons behind it, but I will actually show you my exact entry, and then you can try and work out for yourself, or just hop on the course and you'll actually learn it for yourself how to pass the FTMO. So number of trades was 18, average profit was 1.3k, average loss was $290. That is fantastic. Like, there's not much better than that. Win rate 50% is actually really good with this strategy, because if you have a 50% win rate and you're going for 1 to 7 minimum, like, you're going to be profitable, let's just say that. So the profit factor was 6.07. So the amount of lots we used is 338. Yes, that might seem ridiculous due to the fact we've only taken 18 trades, but it's really not when I show you how I actually do this. So this Euro USD trade, I actually took a 55 lot, which was a 4% gain. Not much, only closed out probably 10%, or no, 10 pips, 15 pips, but that's all you need with this strategy. So I'm actually going to find this on the chart for you guys. So this was on the 20th of the 9th, 22nd of the 9th. Let's try and find that for you guys. Okay guys, I'm just going to show you this one trade for now because I know that the video would be way too long if I show you all the trades that I actually took. But I will actually go through the trades and you can try and find it yourself and back test it maybe to see how I actually did it. So what I noticed with EU obviously on this day that we did actually break this level of structure here on the lower time frames, 15 minute, which then caused us an intraday trend to the downside. So what I saw from here is that, let me see what time I took the trade. I actually took the trade around 12 o'clock, so 12 o'clock FTMO time would be 11 here, I believe. So yeah, this was the entry here. Wait, was it this one? Yeah, here. So this is the actual entry here. And so what I would have actually taken this from is I would have taken this from this inefficient price action here. So what I mean by that is that in this candle here, there was only really sellers. There's not much wick to the candle, which means that sellers left inefficient price for the buyers to then go and get back into the order. So what I tend to do is I tend to actually fill out the inefficiency, and then I plot on my short position like so, and then you can obviously I delved right deep into the 1 minute chart, but this is the 15-minute chart. I'm just going to show you an example of this trend strategy. So I know when price leaves this inefficient pricing, price will actually retrace back up to it and fall. So in this scenario, if you were just trading, you could have made 6% on the 15-minute time frame. So if you put that into perspective and go down to the 1 minute, hopefully it doesn't put me all the way back to the live, but it probably will. Yeah, it has done. Okay, so I'll just show you an example from today actually, just so it's easy for you guys to understand what I actually mean by these type of candles. Let's find one. 1 second guys. Okay, perfect. This is the perfect example of what I would have actually taken on my FTMO. So we had the clear, let's say this is our clear break of structure here. So here we've broken this structure, came and made a new low on the lower time frames. Obviously there's a lot more behind this on the 4 hourly. You want to find the overall trend, find your point of interest where you'll actually be waiting for these type of intraday moves on the lower time frames. So what price actually does is price then comes back up and rallies back down. Price actually did leave this candle here, and this candle we can study it very closely and understand that there was only sellers within the market here. So the buyers actually need to come and make the price efficient rather than inefficient, because right now there's only sellers. So price actually came and pulled up, and this is where we would be looking for our short position here. And your stops just go above the inefficient candle. So this is a 2 pip stop loss, and let's say we run this down to the lows here. So you're looking at a 17% trade there guys. So that is ridiculous if you're on the FTMO account. So with a 2 pip stop, that's a 50 lot if you're risking 1% on the FTMO 100k account, which is what I was doing in this challenge, and it is exactly what we teach in the mentorship. But there's a hell of a lot more behind this guys. So that was 17% there, and that is so easy to spot and so easy to pick out. Like this isn't even in ideal trading times right now. We're currently 9 AM in the morning. In the London session, we usually wait for the New York session to take out entries, as usually price is nicer then. So yeah, as you can see, we took a 55 lot here, Euro USD at 230, which is my ideal trade entry, over the crossover, which was a 5.3k profit. So 5.3%. We took Euro JPY 25 lot, which probably would have only been a 0.2% risk or 0.3% risk. maybe I wasn't as confident in that trade. That was a 1% win. So yeah guys, that's basically the FTMO metrics just summed up. If you want to see my other FTMO metrics, just let me know and I will actually do a video. And if you do want to see a withdrawal, I haven't withdrawn yet because I kind of want to compound the account and I'm currently compounding it. But if you do want to see a withdrawal, I can actually do that in the future. So yeah, minimum trading days 10, passed, and then the verification to this account I will do a video on very soon. And I will see you all in the next video. If you do want to learn how to trade, how I trade with these sub 5 pip stop losses, and if you do want my free trade calls as well, there's a Telegram in the description. With the Telegram chat, you won't get these sub 5 pip moves sent as a trade idea to you because it's not really possible. Like having such a small stop loss within a free trade idea group just isn't possible. So I tend to stick to my bigger stop losses in that group and keep the course content for the smaller stop losses. So yeah guys, if you do want any of that, it's all in the link in the description. Please like and subscribe and I'll catch you all next time.